and certainly suits Kazu's style quite well. But yeah, once again, I'm kind of curious to see if AL's still gonna just run around and try and kill people the whole game. Maybe they're like baby lions or something.
Baby lions. What the? I don't even know what's going on in this game anymore. But they're talking about baby gotars and stuff, and it's getting me pretty distracted. But in any case, yeah, Warbeast definitely. Oh god, the flame from Moon once again.
Ready for the game to start.
He did. Then he had to make sure that it was in red. So
Too bad you can't click it.
or can I? I don't think I can. No, I can't. Of course, in any case, referencing the fact that Cookies did make a thread over there on Reddit when he did leave Han and go to Dota 2. And as you kind of put it, I mean, maybe a little bit of a sellout, a little bit on the part of Han, but the AL guys are back here. They're ready to play, and I'm really interested to see how they do against Too Much Sugar. They go with Lodestone, so here that's definitely coming to the metagame since they've been gone. But I'm sure these guys have been playing some TMM. They've probably been playing a couple matches here and there. So I'm sure they're going to have confidence running a Lodestone as both teams pick up a pretty strong Suicide for their opener.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of confirm that they do play TMM. I play TMM a little with them. Creams and Echo Edge definitely do, and then sometimes I see King Plato streaming, and then yeah, Present as well. I don't know about Cookies, but everybody else I'm quite confident plays quite a bit. So interesting Parasite pickup. He was nerfed quite hard recently. The thing about Parasite is he really has a snowball to do anything, and since you can't level Codex, it's much harder to snowball. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see how they play it. Tankafet plays a really aggressive Parasite. I mean, there's kind of two ways you can play Parasite. You can set up kills really nicely for your team, and as a result, you'll be underfarmed, but you'll win the other lanes. Or you can just AFK farm and get like a 10-minute Codex, which is kind of the safer way. Probably the best way, honestly. But yeah, Codex is pretty nerfed, so we'll have to see. I'm still kind of the opinion that maybe just like a level 1 Codex and not upgrading it is the way to go. But curious to see if Tankafed is gonna make some stuff happen around the map, or maybe he'll just go for that Codex upgrade. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Parasite played yet in a competitive match, or have I? Since I nerfed it.
I've seen him a few times, and
Have you?
generally, I mean, I feel like the nerf didn't do as much as people are kind of thinking. Like, it says 24%, but for some reason it just doesn't feel that much. Like, yesterday, a Codex 2 Parasite killed a Warbeast from 1300 life with no vestments. So it was just like, I don't know, man.
Jeez.
He still does a pretty considerable amount of damage. So, in any case, strong hero, and more picks coming out now as that they did pick up that Fade, so liking that one. And now I'm going to be choosing to ban out some of the stunners. I like that Absolute Legends has kind of zoned in and said, hey, there's not really any stuns here on tmsR's side. Going to choose to ban out Rally right here, and we'll see if they follow that up with a couple more of the strong stunners. Maybe a Pebbles, and that'd be interesting ban. But of course, you got heroes like Dampier and Ravener that are both still on the board, so it's kind of hard to ban all those out.
There's quite a few. People just kind of been introducing them more and more. Ravenor, Devo, Prisoner. I mean, I don't think they're going to shut down everything. You know, Engineer was still available. They like to run MOA as that's primary stunner as well, and he's still there. So I think he's going to have a hell of a job getting rid of everything, but he can get rid of a few. I think MOA would be a worthy ban here. And yeah, I actually kind of like Fade against Warbeast because the way Kezu plays Warbeast is usually he won't team fight much. He'll just split push. And Fade is great for doing that, for picking him off when he's kind of unsuspecting. Lodestone kind of to an extent as well. So I think that's a pretty decent pick here. I mean, I think it could work. So Engineer, Dampier, Rally, CD. I like the CD ban because CD pretty much crushes every melee in Warbeast quite well. So looks like she's going to ban MOA himself. Interesting. So no MOA this game. And if Cookies follows suit, he's probably going to just take out another stunner here. Yeah, there still is that Pebbles. Prisoner, I think looks like Prisoner. I don't know. Pebbles really just died. I don't. There's a lot of heroes that I think get hit with a nerf bad, and then I mean, yeah, to an extent, I agree with you with the Parasite thing. He's still pretty good, but like they just get nerfed, and everyone's like, "This here's awful. Can't play it anymore." So it tends to happen quite a bit, and
Happens the other way around as well. You get like a +1 starting intellect, and you're like, that hero's totally viable now. let's do it. And that's kind of what encourages somebody, or even the alt avatars. Like
Sand Wraith.
sometimes the alts.
Okay, so I guess their last hero has to be a support. Bubbles will be mid and will be suicide. So I think AL should just go aggressive
Yeah.
and crush Sand Wraith here. Because it's really obvious what tmsR is doing. Like, they couldn't be more clear-cut unless they do some bubble support shenanigans, which is not fun. So Empath, not the greatest going aggressive, but it can work.
If you've got a hero or a player that's really comfortable in Empath, I would say that she can be just as aggressive as a Pyromancer or a Glacius. If you have those picture-perfect walls, I would say.
It's true. Yeah, I kind of agree with... I mean, it's all in the execution with that hero, at least early on, so... That's true. It makes a pretty big difference how well you
And
position that, so...
I
yeah,
think Creams plays a pretty good Empath, doesn't he?
Well, Creams doesn't really play anything good.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Well, I don't think he...
as compared to his other heroes, his Empath is pretty
I kind
far
of want
up
him to
there.
play Blood Hunter, because you don't really have to do anything on that hero, so...
There you go. Sometimes you just got to get your Blood Hunter on.
Yeah, you can silence the Warp Beast. So there's the Andro. Wow, interesting. So this is, I think, a pretty greedy lineup from tmsR. I think this is pretty punishable by an aggressive tri-lane that wards Parasite's jungle. Gonna be completely honest, so... AL certainly has that opportunity with their draft so far. If they could pick a hero that could just smash Warby's top as well, would work. But no, Dark Lady. So yeah, I was kind of leaning towards them picking a hard carry since they did pick up Empath.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they're just going to try to out carry. I don't know. I don't like this. I like the aggressive, but
I mean,
they could still just solo Dark Lady top against War
Yeah,
Beast. He'll
exactly.
lose to War Beast, but we'll see. They have that option still. But I'm still leaning towards them doing 2-2-1, which I don't agree with, but I kind of feel like that's their strat here. So.
all right. It's going to be interesting. 2-2-1s, aggressive tri-lanes. Lots of options there for Absolute Legends, but they're going to need to try to punish here. And we'll see if they're going to be able to do that effectively or not. And I think one of the teams called that they needed a pause here at the beginning. So we'll just go ahead and swap off of the normal screen until that pause.
No,
is
Cookie said
over.
don't need pause.
Oh, they don't need a pause now?
They changed their mind.
Fantastic. Boom! Going back to the other screen. Yeah!
There's a way of doing that. Like, you know, it's so often that like a team will say ready, the other team doesn't instantly say ready. Someone else was like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving," and gets up and goes AFK. And like you just can't. It just it goes back and forth. It's like I was gonna say something really bad, but censored myself. But remake. But
He got the crappy skin. He doesn't want that one. I mean,
know.
it's really hard to scout with wolves when you don't have the correct skin.
it is. But it looks like he's doing a good job of it so far. Learned his lesson. Took his
did.
medicine.
Is it?
What is that Andro skin?
Oh, is that the
What
new
on
Andro
earth?
skin?
Is that dubstep Andro or something? What the fuck?
No, it's the new Andro skin for the Iron Wars.
Iron Horse?
Iron Wars, or Battle of Iron, or something. Iron
He said Iron
Conflict.
Whores. Like
No.
prostitutes.
It's a bunch of machine skins. Like they just released one for Lodestone where he looks like Blastoise combined with Megatron, combined
Penitent
with like
Lodestone or
Vulcan.
something? Let's see if I can
Yeah.
get this.
He's got
Okay.
he's got the cannons
Well,
on
he
his
does.
back.
He looks like fucking like a water dude.
He looks like Blastoise combined with Megatron. Like
Kinda does actually, yeah.
let's take a
Except
look
he has,
here
like,
at this Lodestone skin real quick.
He just has like a ball that he rolls around on. I guess the regular Lodestone does that too, huh? Yeah,
that
so you
guy.
can presence playing it. It's just a
Oh,
ball.
that's not coming in anyway. It's pretty interesting. So these skins number one. And
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but anyway, they are going to do the 2-2-1, and Bubbles will be mid. Interesting. I don't know. I don't want to. I hate to give Haxton free farm on Sand Wraith. He's so good setting up kills with it.
yeah.
And they have some really good heroes for it. Bubbles should be able to get level 6 mid, and a rotation from Andro with a level 6 Bubbles plus Sand Wraith is free kill. There's no really doubt in that. So, I don't know. I really would have liked to see them go. I hate when teams don't punish people for picking greedy fucking support like carries. I just feel like you almost always want to. You need 2 supports though. You can't do it with the jungler. You really have to have 2 supports, and they do. But I don't know. Yeah, when they picked Empath, I was like, yeah, they're not going to go aggressive. So it's going to be up to King Plato here, playing that Dark Lady. It's a big game. It really is.
It's going to be rather interesting. And so, okay, let's take a look here. Who are these players on the Absolute Legends squad? You got President 23 and Echo X that are still on their normal accounts. Is it Creams here on Baby Woo, Plato on Cersei, and Cookies on Baby Gotar?
Based Gotar.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So I'm going to try to use their normal names, but as usual, players love confusing everybody by playing on Smurfs and whatnot. There was a game in the Southeast Asian qualifiers Toronto Tour that had two teams smurfing and neither one knew that each other was smurfing. And I didn't know either of the teams to begin with, and it was just the most confusing thing.
Have you tried saying Zai's new name?
No, I just call him Sai. Maybe even I'll call him Dumbass Zero every once in a while, but mostly just Sai.
I think Dumbass Hero is very apt. I don't even know the story behind that name. I just saw it and started laughing.
In any case, Lodestone able to get level 2 now, and that's really kind of shocking to me because Moonbanner dropped the early Ward Sight here, used 2 Comet Stuns to try to harass out Lodestone, but with a little bit of stacked regen on Lode, he has been able to get in there and already hit level 3, gonna rocket drill in, and he'll hit level 2 Face Smash here on Andromeda. No, maybe not. I guess he went to Lodestone Plate and doesn't want to use his mana on Face Smashes just yet.
Oh, you're right, yes. I was wondering why I was looking at the head smash, I was like, 150 damage? That's low for level 2, and then, yeah, he got his E, so... I don't like it, though.
It's low for level 2, but pretty high for level 1.
Yeah, so... Fucking Lodestone. Eh? How much does level 2 do? 240.
240, yeah.
That's like as much as level 4 heroes do. Like, Hammerstorm Stun does like 280 damage at level 4.
Yeah, Pyromancer Wave's like 260 at level 4 or something. Pretty absurd. But I guess you take your self-damage and it's single target, short range, so... It's got its drawbacks as well. In any case,
yeah, I mean, I mean, they're kind of punishing... I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah, they're still kind of punishing this greedy Andro pick by just having Lodestone get full experience. Like, Present 23 is crushing this lane. He has, well, how much CS does he have? 8 and 3 compared to 16 and 3 sand rate. Then that's first 2 heroes completely. And, you know, keep in mind, there is a threat of Parasite. Actually, Parasite and Bubbles are killing a triple stacked easy camp, so not something you see too often. They're just kind of auto-attacking it down. It looks kind of funny. But, yeah, Present 23 is owning. Maybe hopefully, you know, he's not Kezi, we'll feed later, but he's crushing this lane right now. Kezi doing his thing top. Getting some decent farm levels, as he pretty much always does with that War Beast pull. But King Plato's doing well.
Yep.
Doing pretty good as well. And yeah, I'm liking AL right now. I mean, they're doing great. Bottom lane Present is holding it down pretty hard, but Parasite is free farming pretty much. Keep that in mind. Oh, he's gonna catch a Luna here. Here comes Andromeda. I think he's Echo's pretty dead.
He certainly is. The Minotaur stun hasn't been used. There's the Comet stun. Auto attacks are coming in. Fade gonna go for a call and maybe attempt to body block. Of course, you can't Burning Shadows the Minotaur. And Aluna gonna turn around with the stun. Gonna survive with a health potion as well. And now Fade, if she grabs this regen, could turn this one around onto Parasite. Gonna activate it and needs the Burning Shadows, but not able to get it off in time. Will instead try to grab Andromeda. Oh, man.
Oh, no. Echo.
And Bubbles trying to get the kill. Nice. Grabs Andromeda, but she ties to Kongor. Bottom lane, Sandrick is going to go down. I was kind of going back and forth there, but beautiful plays coming out of Present 23. And a Bloodlust kill for Lodestone to the bottom. Huge for Absolute Legends.
I mean, Present 23 is carrying this game. It's 5 minutes in, but I feel like he's already carrying really hard. I mean, a lot of that has to do with them not being able to do much to him, but he's still crushing. He just got a Bloodlust on their Sand Wraith. Like, I mean... not much else to say. He's owning, so yeah, that was well played. Good job by Echo to escape there. I think Cookie's kind of misplayed. They could have probably killed Parasite, but he didn't use his bottle really correctly. And he did a good job of kind of predicting when Parasite was going to jump out as Minotaur. That's why Parasite didn't jump out, because he didn't want to get stunned by Fade. And then Fade eventually had to stun because he was like, well, Parasite has to jump out now in order to get the kill. But, yeah, I don't know.
But Parasite didn't. He's like, it's not worth it.
So it was kind of like, I don't want to say mind games, but
bottom lane, Lodestone gonna be in some trouble here. There's the Desert Surge going out. Comet stun onto a Luna, so they're gonna trade onto a Luna perhaps. She's gonna get the Emerald Lightning off, but it's not enough. So Echo X goes down, and tmsR puts themselves on the board. But meanwhile, he's kind of having a rough time here middle. Cookies has been doing a really good job of keeping his mana burnt the entire time. And now going to get the rune control, double damage up top. As soon as he hits level 6, Cookie's going to be looking for a nice, easy kill here, Razor.
Yeah, the DD is going to make that pretty easy. He could pretty much set up a kill with almost everyone. DD level 6 Fade is... Oh, we're actually going to pop it. Okay, so we just wanted to use it. Oh, level 6 bubbles. Here we go mid.
Yeah, they're going to try to get him middle lane as Fade needs to get out of there. Going to activate the Cull, and there's the reflection, so is able to get out, but now not
he
going to
leveled up from culling. That was really good.
And looking for a Burning Shadows. The auto attack damage might be enough here. One more auto, and it will be, but Fade going to get countered here by Parasite. Assistance from the tower, and Tank Effect gets the counter kill. Up top, Warbeast was kind of close to dying as well. Empath had come in for a gank, and Warbeast forced to use out his health potion as he was very low on HP coming out of that one. So overall, I mean, Absolute Legends, they're trading some kills right here, but most importantly, 335 gold per minute on Dark Lady.
Yeah, it is, and that was just big plays from Cookies. I mean, you can hate on him for being a sellout, but he actually still has not lost the skill. Apparently, the biggest part of that was they used Sandwraith ult. And the thing about Sandwraith is he doesn't necessarily need the best farm early game. He just needs to snowball from getting kills with his ult. And the first ult was ineffectual. And as a result, there's actually a return kill from Cookies. So that was just really well played. Especially, he used the Cole basically to kill the creeps and level up so he gets 6, then the counter kill on the 6. I was really impressed by that. That was really well played. So good job from him. And, you know, speaking of Sandwraith, talking about how he doesn't need that much farm, but if he's this low, he's your free farmer, I mean, it's a problem. He's only 230 GPM.
And might be a little bit lower. Goes in right there and falls back after he fails to hit the Shatter Storm. Middle lane, Bubble's taking a lot of damage from Fade one more time. And she's got the Reflection, so bottle up right here. Reflection, this could be another kill onto Bubbles. Yeah, Shell Surf going to be used, so... Oh no, Parasite's going to be coming in. And, oh, trying to get the Burning Shadows, but the Kelp Field cancels. Needs to hit the Reflection, and might try to turn this one around if Parasite leaves. Andromeda taking a lot of damage. Oh, it's a hasted Lodestone. Parasite does not have the face hook available. There's the Shadow Storm going off, and Shadow Storm will be enough to get one kill. Might even get a second here. Cookies goes down, but here comes Parasite. Sandwraith gonna pop off the ultimate, but a hasted Lodestone gonna be able to get away from 4.
Yeah, I mean, Hale's playing this really well right now. I feel like tmsR's kind of scrambling. We saw even Kezu kind of coming over to try and assist, but kind of a waste of time. He's actually gonna try and push mid a little here. I don't think he's probably just going to leave. He can't really get the tower, but... Oh, man, Present 23. I don't know. Lodestone is kind of an outdated hero, but, man, he makes it look like it's not. I remember when we played against AL, they would always pick Lodestone for him, and he would usually kind of own. So he's fulfilling the prophecy, apparently, right now as well. So, I mean, it's hard to not say tmsR is at a pretty serious disadvantage right now in this game. Dark Lady is free farming. Haxburn has nothing. He's used 2 ults and hasn't gotten a single kill. And Sandwraith is not really good at... The only way he can recover is getting kills. He can't farm quickly at all. So they really need to make use of the Sandwraith ult perfectly. And, you know, I talked about Bubbles level 6 plus Sandwraith should be a kill, but Cookie's barely kind of slithering away with that ult. And I think they need some dust next time if they're going to go for this kill again.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, but Sandwraith, I mean, having to go back to town just a couple times right here, really setting him back. 215 gold per minute. Empath up top has been doing a good job making sure that Warbeast has not got a whole ton of farm up there. Is level 7 and has finished up Steam Boots, but making sure that he's not really getting into level 9 or whatnot, and making sure that Dark Lady's continued to get that free farm. She's going to have a relatively early Runed Cleaver, but I'd like to see Bubbles actually rotating, maybe along with the Sandwraith ultimate, to try to set up a kill on the Dark Lady. But already a good lane ward.
They have to counter the lane ward.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, to do that, you have to have a lane ward, or you have to counter the lane ward, and by the time you counter the lane ward, like, he knows you're coming. So,
yep.
Doesn't work that great. Moon could be in a little trouble here.
Yeah, he most certainly is. The call comes in, and there's a kill. Fade might go down one more time. There's the rocket drill onto 2. Lodestone has not activated the Shadow Storm yet. Gonna activate it this time. It needs to break on the Empath stun. There it is. And Shadow Storm gonna activate slow. Face smash! And down goes Haxor in his second death. Bubbles trying to turn it around with the Lodestone. He can't kill this Lodestone right now. And, okay, so it is just gonna be Bubbles trying to go for a little bit of damage. And once again, Kills coming out perhaps in favor, but oh, Dark Lady died up top.
Really? To Parasite?
Parasite and Warbeast, it looks like.
Huh. Wow, that's a big. I didn't realize. So Tankafet. Wow, how did he must have hit a Wild Hunter or something? Because they have great vision for seeing anyone coming. So really big plays from Tankafet. That was a kill they absolutely had to have. The way this game is going, especially with Haxorn just really suffering at this stage. So that's definitely the right direction for them. And as a result, Dark Lady kind of forgoes the early Battle Fury and just gets phase boots. So that's a pretty big deal because they have all these stacks in the jungle. Wow, they cleared out all the stacks too. This is just huge play. They took out a triple hard camp, I believe, with Parasite and Kezu. So man, maybe Tankafet is going to carry this game. He's kind of probably their biggest hope for the time being.
Although Minotaur is going to be taking a little bit of Essence Link damage here. Not going to get stunned, but there's the Emerald Lightning coming out. Empath needs a wall, but needs 3 more mana, and Ghost Marcher's too quick. Even drops a leech right there to really expedite his exit. And
yeah, bottom
he's
lane.
out of there. Bottom lane, Lodestone in some trouble. Rocket Joel already going to get this kill. So just like that, tmsR 100% back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, they're still losing, but I would agree those were huge kills, and Parasite escaping as well, wasting a lot of time. So I'd still like, yeah, AO's done a great job of stacking this game. I feel like they're playing really well. I don't know, I'm kind of getting hyped for this game because it feels like it's going to be, if AO does win, such an upset.
I would say so,
exciting.
yeah.
So Cookie's actually with the ult. He's going in towards mid. Just doing some scouting, trying to see if there's anyone jungling, maybe Parasite if he's still there, but it is quite hard for me to kill in bubbles. I think auto take cover pretty much screws Fade, so I don't know if he can get. I don't know if he can kill him anyway. He has a lot of. Oh, he's in treads. Okay, yeah, he went through the tower. He was
trying to turn it around. A TP out here from Fade as Lodestone comes in up top.
Wow.
Dark Lady dies.
Once again.
Interesting trades coming out, and once again, that was Sandwraith activating the ultimate, porting up top. Warbeast activates his ultimate, runs him down, and Parasite just being good place at the right place, right time. So the lane wards, and they're in the right positions. They're not being countered, but somehow Parasite and Warbeast are just slipping by these. Warbeast probably just running by him, but Parasite maybe good Wild Hunter spawns.
No, I haven't been watching. There's always been kind of a fight going on during that, but I mean, yeah, I agree with you. The ward at the top rune might have faded. I'm not sure if they came that way, but there's certainly always been a lane ward there, place for King Plato. But I mean, if they hadn't gotten these kills, this game would be like almost over. I think like they'd be so screwed. But Tankafet making big plays. I guess they're all, and Kezu of course are keeping them in this game pretty much by themselves right now.
Yeah, doing some work there, allowing Haxorn some time to get some kind of recovery bottom.
Fade? No. I thought they were going to do like a swap, to do a stun, and then Parasite would come while Fade was in tower range, but nope. Just camping the rune top. And Kezu's actually started to recover really well on his farm. He's actually at 300 himself, and Warbeast is actually kind of a beast against Dark Lady, man. Like, as long as you get your ult off first, you can toe-to-toe her really easily.
Yeah.
It's hard for a Dark Lady unless she has like a gazillion items to really do much against a Warbeast interface. So I've actually been... I remember we played against Emperor, and he was Warbeast, we had a Dark Lady. Oh, middle lane. No, there's the Sentry.
There's the Rev Ward going down. The Comet Sun is there with the Count Field as well, but does make it out of Rev Ward range, and almost even wants to turn this one around. Shell Surf going to go out, but not going to do much with it. So Fade just going to be able to head home here, and Ghost Marcher's on both Fade and on Dark Lady. No Mystic Vestments on either. I feel like Swindle would be having a conniption fit right now.
On Dark Lady, yeah, I don't think Dark Lady should have them. Oh no, is he gonna die again? Oh, Jesus.
Yep, let's go down up top.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the Warbeast Wolf plus Parasite. He jumps the wolf and it's invis.
Oh, that's pretty ingenious.
Yeah. I actually saw someone do that in Team M and I was like, man, that shit is broken, but
that is
really it's actually really dumb. So, yeah, that's what's killing him. It's almost like they need a Sentry Ward instead of a Lane Ward. Or what's it called?
Both.
Ward. Yeah. Basically, Empath might actually go down here as well. Tankafet just doing work on this Parasite.
Yeah, he certainly is. Has another leech up in a couple seconds, but it's not going to be enough damage. So it does choose to back off. Essence Link from Empath. Pretty powerful. And just like that, now 15 minutes into this game, 5k, 7k lead
Jesus.
here.
What a change. Well, I didn't really even notice that because the gold XP was like always kind of okay for tmsR, but wow, it just like shot up. All these kills on Dark Lady are like the only reason they're still in this game. So
Yeah.
really well played. You actually see that Hellhound that's next to Faye is actually a tank fed Hellhound. So they can just do this the whole game. Like they have to get a gym to counter this. It's like the only way.
I don't even know.
Can't really do much about it.
You can't even tell. Like, I guess it just moves a little bit faster. It moves at 500 movement speed. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That is a ridiculously fast invisible wolf that crits for like 150 damage.
Yeah.
This is kind of insane, and they might want to set up kills up top. Word of Revelation is going to be dropped here by Creams, but no, now it's going to be... Alright.
See ya.
No words to describe that. See you later. Fade going to open with the Burning Shadow's Reflection here, and Tankafet unfortunately TP'd a little bit early, but I think he was dead either way. So good kill coming out from Cookies. 439 gold into his pocket as Bubbles goes for a shell surf, but not going to actually follow that one up. So AL finally able to snap the momentum here of Too Much Sugar, and we'll try to set something up maybe middle lane.
Yeah, it's just all these kills on Dark Lady, man. He doesn't even have Battle Fury yet. He was free farming for so long. It's killing them right now. It really is. I mean, once he can get it, and if they can get a gem, they can stop this Warp-based shenanigans. But until then, they're pretty desperate. UTC Moon doing a good job. I believe he counter-warded the ward where his ward is placed now, because Creams had one up there. So that's really important right now to just, if they can starve them out of vision, and Parasite, who instantly kills everyone, is in a wolf. I mean, it's really hard for AL to do much at this point, especially when they have two support heroes that are just free kills. They can't really do much besides hide in the trees and wait.
In any case, I mean, they're kind of just sitting back right now. And tmsR, free reign of the map. They've got really good vision coming out as well. And, well, Kodak's finished up on Fade, so hopefully she's going to be able to get some additional kills with that one relatively soon, but...
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
I like it and I don't like it. I mean, it'll be a good way for them to get back in this game if he can, you know, open up space for Dark Lady with it, but... I don't know, this is kind of the Cookies style. He always goes Codex on Fade. I don't think I've ever seen him do anything else, so... see if he can put it to good use. I mean, they're not really looking to take a fight, I don't think. So, like, a blink wouldn't really do much. Oh, here we go, top lane once again.
Yeah, they're going to try to grab this Dark Lady, and she will go down. 2-for-1 special. Empath. She's being served up here on the menu. They get the tower in the middle lane and push that resource lead even higher. Bubbles and Andrew might try to go for a kill on the Fade, and there's the silence coming out. Kelfield is there, needs to get the Comet stun, and will! So, down goes Fade, just like that. 3 hero kills in the tower. And tmsR are rolling here. They're going to grab another tower up top as well. And I'm not exactly sure what AL can do. And Sanitarius just picked up here on Warbeast. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. That's not the most conventional build. It's a really good item, but don't see it too often. Usually see just like a Bulwark or something, or Shrunken, but Shrunken's not... Shrunken's okay. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is the Fade stun with Shrunken, so interesting build, usually.
Bottom lane, Sandra taking a lot of damage, and the final auto comes in, so President 23 is doing everything that he can to carry this team. But unfortunately, I mean, there's just so many dents being given up on the other side of the map. King Plato, especially here at 0-4 and 0 on Dark Lady, is kind of dragging his team down when they were funneling everything into him. All the stats
yeah, I mean,
get
it's
taken.
kind of a 1v4 or 1v5 strat. Fade and those aren't going to do much. Oh, they're going to go for your own Moon Meander at the bottom lane.
And they will get this kill.
So it's good, but Dark Lady's still like scared for his life top. And I mean, they're doing what they can. I mean, even when he's getting ganked, I feel like he has wards, but whether it's a wolf or an Invis rune like Parasite just picked up, he's still struggling. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how scared he has to play even with all this much vision, because just because of the nature of the Parasite.
Oh, and he's going to go ahead and grab a kill onto Empath. And, oh, they're going on to Lodestone as well. Shellsurf already going out, and he's going to try to rocket drill away. Maybe go for a TP or a portal key and then a TP, but no, Kelfield connects. Final auto attack to finish him off. So 2 more hero kills coming up on the board for Too Much Sugar. Warbeast has been farming the jungle the entire time. Yeah, that's an Insanitarius Warbeast is pretty terrifying. That's a lot of damage.
Just yeah, I like it. There's no way Dark Lady can even remotely 1v1 him. So, oh, is he gonna go? No. I actually think he could have killed him there. He does a shitload of damage. Like after Dark Lady E'd, could chase him down. He'd be close, but because he's a safe player. So,
kind of perspective. If he activates the Insanitarius here, he's got to be doing about 400 damage a second without crits, moving at haste speed.
Yeah.
It's
with his wolves as well.
Kind of. Even with wolves, you're doing a little bit more. So, kind of bonkers damage. Janai coming out in the middle lane, so making sure not to give up any additional resources to their opponents. And tmsR, they're continuing to roll on out here. King Plato does finish up a Runed Cleaver, but he hasn't really been able to find the space to farm, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
Yeah, it's too late, honestly. I don't really see them coming back from this game. Slicks is actually really farmed as well. He almost has a sheep stick, or he's approaching it. It's kind of ridiculous. Haxerin has just found his team has created so much space for him to recover, and yeah, he's 6-3 and 5, so he's also helped assist in the kills. But all the kills top on Dark Lady really are when this game completely turned around for the Legion team.
Yeah, it
could be another fight bottom.
Fade gonna try to set up a kill here on the Sandwraith, and Shatterstorm is gonna be coming in. So this is a dead Sandwraith. There's the face smash to finish him off. And the Hellborn team was there in case there was any backup from the Legion, but Warbeast and Andromeda not wanting to commit to that one. So just a nice pickup onto Sandwraith, and they're still managing to keep Haxerin into relatively contained territory. And with the triple stacked Ancient here, I mean, they're making some inroads into a little bit of a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a waste of time for them to come down here, but they had tripled Ancient, so it's not as bad. You see the Hellhound scouting out, and they're really just scared for their lives.
That's a buyback on Sandwraith, and he's going to go ahead and get the Desert's Curse here. Empath can activate the Essence Link, but she is going to go down. There's the swap onto Lodestone. So interesting choice, but they will take him down, make that 2, and they'll convert this one into a tower kill. Easy peasy. Might even be able to take Kong right now.
Yeah, Andrew has the 1 level of aura, so they actually do a shitload of damage, especially with Pistol Skull and the wolves, so they probably could sneak it. It's not. They reverse a fade, keep that in mind, so it is risky. Warbeast doesn't have ult, so yeah, they actually are like, maybe not. They're missing a lot of their ults, so yeah, that was. I mean, you can't really blame AL for clearing those Ancients. That was pretty hard to see coming to buy back into the ult.
Yeah,
that was just a really nice setup, even from tmsR. It was pretty hard to predict that coming, so well done. Yeah, they certainly just keep snowballing out of control. You actually see Tegafet once again in a wolf, so I think he just finished like Codex 3 or 4. So even with just Codex 1, these support heroes are dead anyway, but he will allow him to set up easier kills on heroes like Dark Lady. Speaking of Dark Lady, oh wow, actually King Plato kind of jumps the gun because Cookies was right here. Maybe this is a bait.
Hellhound gonna find a Luna, grabs that kill, easy peasy. That's a Codex 3, and looking for Empath as well. The auto attacks are going out, but there's a stun. Parasite might infest his Minotaur and then go for another kill, or maybe just head back into.
What?
Okay, that's a Shatterstorm.
Yeah, maybe he thought Parasite was gonna chase, but Parasite just jumped into a creep and ran. So, not the biggest deal in the world. The cooldown's pretty short, unless they want to fight top. But there's no bubbles. He has a buyback. They could do some more shenanigans with Sandwraith ult and buyback, but we'll have to see. I think this would be a pretty good fight to take. They don't know Lodestone ult is down though. Ooh, Tegafet is behind them actually in the Minotaur.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to go in. There's the Sandwraith ultimate going off. Kaizu taking a lot of damage right here. No ultimate available. Fade going to activate the Reflection. Silence onto 3, so Slick's coming in, doing a lot of work right there. Lodestone, Empath both taking a lot of damage. Fade's in some trouble as well. 2 out of 3. Make it all 3 are going to go down. So a 4 bomb for tmsR up in the top lane. That required a buyback on Slicks and, yeah, just that buyback on Slicks. But, I mean, that was well worth it.
I mean, yeah, that one, it was easier to see coming. The Sandwraith one at the Ancient side wouldn't have even had a freaking clue. I was still kind of baffled when it happened. But that one, yeah, I could see that one coming. Pretty far away, so a little bit of an experience there, I think, from Yale. Slicks is definitely a player who will buy back pretty early, especially early game. He's kind of like Swindle. They're not really scared to use them or save them, so it's always something you got to keep in mind when you're playing against certain players. And yeah, all done by tmsR once again. And it seems like there's just, I don't know what AO can really do. They can't really farm because Parasite just kills them all inside an invisible wolf. and especially with Sandwraith potential as well. And then Kezu is just kind of split pushing around everywhere. So they're in a tough spot. I don't really see how they can come back in this game unless they have some crazy team fight and tmsR just throws the game away. That's pretty much what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult inroads to actually make a comeback here. But and Dark Lady with a shrunken head, maybe that's step one toward that. But Warbeast is going to have a shrunken head very soon on top of an Insanitarius and a Brutalizer. So those bashes going to be doing work. Frostburn on Sandwraith. I mean, this is looking kind of grim. But Fade, maybe trying to get a kill here on the Sandwraith. If she gets any kind of support, and that support might be Lodestone. But he's not going to be making his way down there after all. Up top, Sandwraith Ultimate's going to go off. And once again, that's a dead Play-Doh.
Yep. They're kind of there lacking the vision right now, but I don't know. I wasn't watching if he was in a wolf or not, but there's not much you can do. You have to have Jim against this strat. There's literally nothing else you can do. I mean, I've played against SG when they did something similar, but middle lane.
Middle lane indeed. They're going to try to go in with the portal key here, and the rocket drill does go off, so Bubbles taking a lot of damage and swap backwards, so really nice swap. Saves Bubbles. Lodestone goes down, as does Fade. GG's are being called here. That's going to do it. tmsR takes game number 1 here in this series, Riser, and it was looking kind of interesting there at the beginning, but when it all boiled down, too much sugar relies on their experience, and they're able to get back into that one pretty effectively.